Next up on the channel we have the Yamaha Neos, part of a big growing playlist on the channel for these two-wheel mopeds and electric scooters. So make sure you click on that playlist. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We're going to be getting more e-bikes, more mopeds, scooters and even electric motorcycles. So we're going to have a look around the outside, look at all the stats and then take it out for a ride. So here we are with the Yamaha Neos, and it's Yamaha's first mass-produced electric moped scooter in the European market, coming in 3 different colours. This black, which they're calling midnight black, it comes in a milky white, and then an aqua colour, which is very much like that stripe there. LED lights on the front, very nice front on it actually. Very pleasant and welcoming. I don't think there's dogs and everything barking here today. Price in Ireland coming in at €3,499. 13-inch wheels, you can see them down here, and the front tyre is a Maxxis MAEVF, and the size is at 110 by 70 by 13, and that disc brake on the front is a 200mm disc brake with a 2-pot caliper. Front forks above it then are conventional KYB telescopic forks with 90mm travel, and we'll talk about that out in the ride. It is a very comfortable travel. Overall wheelbase, it's 1,305mm long, so just over 1.3 meters. And weight then it's 98 kgs. Good size footboard. I haven't got the smallest feet in the world with my size 11s. You can see them there. And yeah, great space, great, and it's rubber lined as well, which is good. Kickstand, center stand, so that's the center stand. And then the kickstand over here, you can see. And then on the rear, you have a single KYB shock with 80mm travel. Again, good. No adjustment on either the front or the rear. And the tyre on the rear is slightly bigger. It's a 120/70 by 13 EVF Maxxis tyre as well. Rear hub motor, and it's a max 2.3 kilowatt rated for 2.5 max, 2.3 kilowatt rated, which roughly gives you about 3.4 horsepower, and it's equivalent to a 50cc. So depending on your market, that may dictate on what age you have and what license you need to have. Here in Ireland, if you've got your driving license before a certain year, you can drive on this 50cc, which is an AM license, but that will dictate, depending on the market, check out with your local Yamaha dealer. That electric rear-mounted motor gives you 136 newton meters of torque. Seat height, it's 795, and when I'm out for the ride, I'll actually drive past so you can see what it's like with me at 188 centimeters, 6'2". Now let's have a look inside. And so it's a keyless entry, and so you can see down here. And so let me get the key out. And so it's a smart key. You click it, has to be within a certain radius, and then you turn it. That's to open, and you can see where it says there, open, and then you just press the seat button, and then that will open the seat for you. Inside the seat, it's 27 litres. You can see I have all my gear here. It will take a jet lid or a helmet, but don't, just make sure that it fits. And so decent size. You've got all my kit bag and stuff like that in there at the moment. As well as in there, I have the adapter, the charger. You can charge it on the bike, and you can take the battery off, so there's a little release mechanism here, and then you pop it open. This one will never play nice with me when I'm on camera one-handed. So it's down and it's over. Give me 2 seconds now. And so what will happen is then it'll release the actual battery. So, oh yeah, there we go. I have to push it down to push it up. That's it. I finally got it. Let's try that again. Push down, push back, and then that releases the handle. And then the battery itself, you can see where the charger is here. And that is your proprietary. Yamaha, Piaggio, and Honda, etc. are talking about having a universal battery. I'm not sure if this is it, but that pops out. You can see the dimensions of it there. So if you wanted to bring it into your place of work, or if you wanted to bring it into the apartment or house, it's beeping away there now that I have left it on without. Now the good thing about the Yamaha is also that it has the ability and the place. I'm doing this one-handed now, so give me 2 seconds. It has the ability to take 2 batteries. So this is the battery cover for the second one. And you can see the battery level on the side there. So you could have one battery in, one battery out, or you could double your range. We'll talk about now range in a second. But yeah, put all this stuff back in. and talk you through what else is on there. But yeah, decent space. Good to have it. Better to be looking at it than looking for it. And, oh yeah, let's lock down the battery. So the battery, it's locked down. And so now it's engaged. Seat and engaged. Let's get the key started again. And so the keyless. And so in, and then turn it to on. And then when you turn it on, click run. And then your little display comes up there. So display good, nice and clear, and that's exactly what you want. That's the smart key. There is a smartphone app, and I'll put some footage up on the screen. Battery is just to talk about that battery, it's a 50.4 volt battery, 19.2 amp hour lithium ion battery pack. Range of about 37 kilometers or 23 miles. Second battery brings that up to 68 kilometers or 42 miles. Charging that battery, whether it's on the bike or take it out, it is full in 8 hours, so it's an overnight charge, or you can go from 20 to 80% to 60% charge in 3 hours. So whether it's overnight or at work. On the actual itself, there's a couple on the right, left. So you've got your throttle. You can see there when you've got the center stand up, and you've got your front brake. You've got your modes. So there's 2 different modes, and so you can see where it's gone into eco or standard. Nice and simple. The run button to activate the electric motor. You've got the seat button down here as well. You've got your Yamaha logo, and you've got your wing mirrors, and then your rear brake. And on the other side, then you've got it's already in low beam all the time, and then you can put it into high beam, and that identifies itself with that blue on the dash. You've got your indicators, left and right, flashing, no noise, not like the Newy, which I really like the noise actually, and I know I'm not a traditional motorcycle rider. And then in for off, and then your horn. And then you can cycle through your odometer, your what your trip is, and then the time. So they're the 3 things that you can cycle through, and it shows you battery 1 there, and then the app is connected. So I have that app connected. So a couple of different bits in it. That's the gloss black, and you can see some of the writing there. With that driving mode then as well, there is a turtle mode that will be activated if it goes below 15% battery. Warranty is 2 years or unlimited miles. And then the battery warranty has a 4-year on it. Top speed of 47 kilometers an hour or 30 miles an hour. And then 55 decibels is how loud it is. So it is very quiet. But yeah, let's have a bit of a look around the outside of it. You've got your indicators. Let's show them on. And then the other one. Yeah, nice. And you've got your Yamaha. Really nice front on it. Let's see if we can get the high beams on. There you go. I like it in this gloss black. And that Yamaha teal then as well. Can take pillion passengers. You've got your kickstands there, or your foothold, sorry. And you've got your Neos. I was calling this Neo for a long time, but your Neos. Your LED brake light at the rear. And again, your indicators. Let's show you those. So it's nice and visible, I'll give it that. And your reflector down here, your mud flap, and your reflectors either side as well, which is handy. Yeah, let's take it out for a ride.
Nevo's thrilled to announce that we're launching Ireland's first ever electric vehicle show in partnership with Bank of Ireland on Saturday, the 17th of February 2024 in the RDS in Dublin. On the day, view more than 20 EV manufacturer brands showcasing their latest models and technology, chat to industry experts from finance, insurance, home and public charging, alternative e-mobility solutions and much, much more. Whether you're looking to make the switch now or starting to think about driving electric, we'll help you make the right decision. Visit nevo.ie today to learn more and register for your free ticket.
What's it like riding the Yamaha Neos? One thing I didn't mention when I was actually doing, and I'll swap down to GoPro view, is there's a little storage area underneath here, and there's a little 12 volt in there as well, so for charging stuff, etc. And then there's a nice little carry hook. I've got my Osmo Pocket 3 hanging down there because I want to do some drive-by stuff when I'm down there. But otherwise, on the dash itself, you've got your rear brake, you've got your front brake, you've got your accelerator, you've got your different modes. I'm going to turn it all around to, because I've got the smart key on me, I just have to turn it on and then click run. And you can see it's going to pick up the smart key, that's why it's blinking there, it's looking for it. And then you've got your indicators, your high, low beam, etc, etc. So even though it's still picking up the smart key, it is letting me ride because it's obviously, there you go, it has picked it up. I'll check my mirrors. Yeah, I'm not the smallest of lads. I'm 6'2", 188 centimeters, so it is a good size for me, and you could put a pillion passenger behind me as well. What I like about it compared to the Piaggio 1 is it's a bit more torque. It's about 10 or 15% torqueier, more powerful electric motor, horsepower, etc, etc. And I just felt that the Piaggio 1 was lacking in that department, number one, and this one I just feel is a bit better in the travel of suspension as well. So you've got 90 millimeters in the front fork and you've got 80 in the rear shock. Good. One thing that I don't like about Piaggio and Yamaha, and probably more the majority of them, is compared to my very first review on the channel over 3.5 years ago, is the indicator doesn't make a noise. And what I found was, it was a great way of understanding that, first of all, the indicator was on, but also let people know that you're there and around, because this only has a 55 decibel, like it's super quiet. Like when I had the Piaggio 1, I was just creeping up on cats, like people, bicyclists, sad pedestrians, car riders, nobody can hear you, nobody can know that you're around. And so you can see those speed bumps there, no problem at all. And we're going up a fairly good incline here as well, no problem at all. Good, very good. And so I think that e-moped manufacturers, whether they're traditional or whether they're new, they should have a noise attached to the indicator noise, just for the rider, number one, but also for pedestrians and other people around the place, number two. It definitely would help people be more aware of that you're there. That's the first thing. Fit, finish and quality, yeah, there's plenty of these electric scooters out there, but Yamaha have a reputation to uphold, and it's not cheap, don't get me wrong, at €3,500, but you're getting the quality, you're getting that warranty, 2-year unlimited mileage, and the battery at 4-year. Yeah, like everything's held well together. And you can see that, you can feel that. Yeah, that suspension is lovely. With the rise of 30-kilometer zones in towns and cities around the world, cars not being able to do a lot. And you're stopping and starting. This is the perfect commuter bike for the urban side of things. It's not going to do massive mileage, it's not going to do big, huge range, but when you have, like, ideal. Absolutely ideal for what we should be considering as a mode of transport, between active transport, walking, cycling, etc. And then this interim step between full-on electric cars. This is perfect. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, like it, share to somebody that you're thinking about going for a little two-wheel, something electric. Thanks to the team at Megabikes for loaning this to me for the review. Kieran and Rob, I really appreciate it. They also stock the Piaggio as well. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.